This is Contemplative at Home, and you are always very warmly welcome here. As we turn towards prayer, I invite you to take a moment to check in with yourself. Let's start by checking in with our bodies. Just notice if there's anywhere that you are holding tension, maybe your jaw or neck or shoulders. Invite some softness and release to that tension if you feel able to do that. And do just check now that your body is in a position that will help you to be attentive to prayer and open. I invite you to take a moment to check in with your interior self. Just notice what your energy is like at the moment, what your thoughts are like. If anything is particularly present for you emotionally or spiritually, psychically. Again, taking note of what is for you just now with kindness and without judgment. And again, inviting some softness or release to any points of tension. So we offer ourselves now to the Lord for this time. Lord, take the little that I offer and the tiny one I am, and give me the much that I long for, the all that is you. So I invite you to come to your breath now, to gently feel your body breathing. Perhaps as you become aware of this gentle rhythm of the breath, you might also become aware of some good weight, some good heaviness in the lower limbs of your body. The inhale grounding you into this moment, into this place. And on the exhale, perhaps surrendering yourself to the Lord for this time. So perhaps on the inhale, you want to say in your mind, "Here I am, Lord." And on the exhale, all devoted to you. I wonder if you can sense the Lord's smile, the Lord's loving gaze, the Lord's kind presence beaming on you or enveloping you or filling you from within. Here I am, Lord, all devoted to you. I invite you to rest in the Lord's love the next minute or so. Now, as we turn to the text from John chapter 15, Jesus' familiar words about the vine and the branches, I invite you to be still and open. I invite you to wait with expectation, but without anxiety, for one word or phrase to shimmer for you, to hold you, or catch your attention in some way. So we see Jesus now with his disciples just before his arrest, just as they know that they are about to lose him, when things are very heightened. He speaks these words to them. I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine grower. He removes every branch in me that does not bear fruit. And every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes to make it bear more fruit. You have already been pruned and cleansed by the word I have spoken to you. Abide in me as I abide in you. Just as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine. You are the branches. Those who abide in me, and I in them, bear much fruit. Because apart from me, you can do nothing. So I invite you to come back to your breath, receiving the Spirit and presence of God on the in-breath, surrendering yourself to that presence on the exhale. And I invite you to note to yourself, was there a word or phrase that shimmered in some way for you there? Again, we listen with open hearts, with expectation and without anxiety for one word or phrase to land. I am the true vine. And my Father is the vine grower. He removes every branch in me that bears no fruit. And every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it may bear more fruit. You have already been pruned and cleansed by the word that I have spoken to you. Abide in me as I abide in you. Just as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine. You are the branches. Those who abide in me, and I in them, bear much fruit. Because apart from me, you can do nothing. Again, I invite you to return to your breath, receiving the presence of God on the in-breath, surrendering to the presence of God on the out-breath. And I invite you to take the next minute or two to sit with the word or phrase that has been most significant for you. You might just want to hold it in the silence of your own heart. Or you might want to enter some dialogue with your Lord about what the personal significance of this phrase might be today. as you come back to your breath, I want to invite you to notice if there's one gift of nourishment from this meditation that you would like to take with you into the rest of your day. And I wish only to bless you with the grace that you might deepen your capacity to know and see what it is to abide in Christ and to allow Christ to abide in you, to abide in love, and to allow love to abide in you. All blessings, dear ones. I'm always so deeply privileged and honored to pray with you. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. I would love to connect with you a little bit more, so if you would like to connect with me and more of my work, please come on over to contemplativeathome.com to check out more of my retreats and meditations. Every blessing.